This is a kind of video that I've tried to do in the past without a lot of consistency or success. But now that we've got one less income source coming through, I wanted to really make sure that I am keeping myself accountable and showing you how we are adjusting our spending now that we are down to my employment income and we are fighting through with the insurance company. Just a little background in case you missed my last video. My partner receives disability income. He has been on disability income for several years now, and he is actually approved to 65. So, something happened with the insurance company where they transitioned their disability managers, and for whatever reason this new disability manager is quite the keener and is going through things, which is fine. To be honest with you, before we got that pre-approval to a certain period, he was losing that income on a pretty consistent basis. If you ever need to deal with insurance companies, I'm sure through anything, but specifically through disability, you need to be prepared for a bit of a battle. And so that's something that I've long prepared myself for because we have gone through it. And if it's something that people are interested in, I can definitely go into more detail in terms of how you navigate disability or navigate insurance companies along those lines, and kind of some tips and tricks in terms of how we stuck with it. But anyways, this video is about what we've spent. So I do get paid twice monthly, on the 15th and on the 30th. Because the 15th was a weekend, I was paid on the 14th, and so this month it kind of nicely evens out to a 2-week pay period time frame. So I'm going to walk you through kind of what we spent during this period. So right here I've just got my budget of what we were working towards. So bills at $1,400. I did let you know that I had some bills that I needed to just beef up because we have been on vacation. I had been a little bit lax in the previous period. My debt payment to the dentist, my daughter has Invisalign, and so this is the monthly payment. My dogs, their pet food, I've got set aside $150 for food, etc. So this includes groceries, eating out, anything that's needed for the household. I decided not to break it down into very narrow categories. I just said $500 in general, and then a buffer of $100. And then I've got, it was my birthday, and so I did set aside $100 for birthday spending. So that was what I was trying to work under, and let's see how we've done this first week and what, if anything, I've got left over for the second week of this period. We're just going to go through on the various categories, what we spent and what it's looking like now. So my income source did come through on Friday, and it was $2,665. We did get that reduction in what I was putting away to my retirements taken care of, so that is a good thing. So as soon as I got paid, I sent the money for the bills, which was $1,360. So that went right away. It just makes me feel better that it's gone and there's nothing I can do about it once it's gone. So then my debt payment did come out for $154, and the dentist as well at $250. Okay. Then on Saturday, that was my big spend day for sure. So I did not get dog food on that day, so we skipped right over that one. So food, Co-op is just a local grocery store, so I did that. I did get Booster Juice that day for $17.62, and then household spending was $94.68. We've been away. I needed to pick up a lot of different things for the house, soaps, shampoos, toilet paper, all that kind of stuff I was out of. So that's what that was. And then as we go down here, actually, I did take myself and my daughters out for breakfast, and that was for my birthday. It was nice. It was nice. I got a weird relationship with my birthdays, and I'm really trying to, being 41 now, I feel like it's time to kind of talk myself through some of those things. A little bit of mindset work, trying to rewrite some stories. Again, if that's something that you're interested in, it's something that I'm happy to go through, because the mindset piece is also really important to how you deal with like loss of incomes and different things like that. So I'm really trying to adopt new ways of thinking. I did go to a movie. I went to, what is it called? I went to John Wick. Me and my partner, we went to John Wick, and the fourth one. I really like John Wick. It's one of those movies that you can just mindlessly watch and participate in. Yeah, they being the fourth one, they kind of just did some crazy, ridiculous fight scene kind of stuff and all that fun thing. But, it was good. It was a good mindless activity. And then we did use taxis this day. So this fell again under my etc. category. So you can see it was a pretty spendy day. Okay. Then on the Monday, we had Equifax payment came out, and that I put under my buffer, which is green. So that fell under the buffer. The dog food came out at $141.74. I didn't buy them any extra. There were no treats this time around, and I still need to buy the little boy's food because he does eat differently than the big boys. And then M&M Meats is that frozen store with lots of prepared meals, things like that. So I did go there for a little bit of convenience. And then I have had a number of no spends, and so let's just do, actually, no, this is okay. So we're just going to say that those were no spends. And then again on Thursday it was a no spend. All right, and then we made it back to Friday, and we had again a co-op, so that is food spending. Okay, so as you can see, I did a check at the Saturday point, earned $26.65, and by the end of Saturday I was down to $557 left. So that money, it's the feasty week, right? And the feast and famine, when you first get paid, you got so much money and then it's gone. So then we just did a quick review of what we spent and what I've got left. So let's go ahead and do that. So bills, make sure you can see everything. Bills, we had that $1,400. I spent $1,360, so I have $40 left. Debt, $154. I spent $0 left. The dentist, $250, $0 left. Food and etc. It was like it would be like $370 something together that we spent. And so I've got $124.55 left. My birthday, we spent $98, so there is $2 sitting around there. Dogs, $141.74. I've got $826 left. And then my buffer took out the $20.95 for the Equifax subscriptions. We've got $79.05 left. And that's good because next week is when all my subscriptions come out. So this leaves us with $253.86 left to get us through until Thursday of this week, and that is fine. I made a couple decisions this weekend and worked through a couple things, made a couple big moves. So I'm excited to share that with you next time. But for this time, we had, well, I also would have had the no spend on Sunday, but I just kind of messed it up with how I did my tracking. So we had 4 no spend days, and I think we did pretty good. I would like to have a little bit more left, but we had some catch up to do, and I'm happy with where we're sitting right now. So that is it for today. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to connecting with you in the next one. Bye, guys.